never ignore these 10 early signs of parasite in your body. Even though the thought of having a parasite is pretty unpleasant, parasites are far more common than you might think. We actually see quite a few cases of them here, not restricted to underdeveloped countries. Parasites exist around the world and can afflict anyone of any race, gender, or socioeconomic status. They can cause a myriad of symptoms, only a few of which affect the digestive tract. But the good news is that yes, they are treatable. Without a host, a parasite cannot live, grow, and multiply. For this reason, a parasite rarely kills its host, but it can spread diseases, some of which may be fatal. In this video, we will have a closer look at what are parasites. How do they invade our body? What are the actual symptoms and how to treat the parasite infection? So before starting, make sure that you press the bell icon so that you get notified as soon as we upload a video so that you do not miss out on any. A parasite is a plant or an animal that lives on, or with, or inside a larger species extracting nutrients. In some cases, the parasite can harm the host, and in other situations, it is completely harmless. There are 3 types of parasites, namely ectoparasites, endoparasites, and mesoparasites. Ectoparasites include parasites that survive outside the host and induce itching and rashes in that area. Endoparasites include parasites that survive inside the body of the host, usually in the bloodstreams, muscles, digestive system, and so on. Mesoparasites include parasites that enter the host through an opening of the body and embed themselves partially in the host. Parasitic infections can be caused by a wide variety of organisms from protozoa and helminths to arthropods. For instance, giardia is an intestinal infection caused by the giardia parasite. How do you get parasites? There are a number of ways to contract a parasite. Here are the most common causes: contaminated food and water, undercooked meat, contaminated water, unclean or contaminated fruits and vegetables, the bottom of your foot. Once a person is infected with a parasite, it's very easy to pass it along. If you have a parasite and don't wash your hands after using the restroom, you can easily pass microscopic parasite eggs onto anything you touch: the bathroom door handle, salt shaker, your phone, or anyone you touch. Traveling overseas is another way that foreign parasites can be introduced to your system. It's also very easy to contract a parasite when handling animals. Here are a few types of parasite. Tapeworms. You can get a tapeworm, which is a type of flatworm, by drinking water defiled with tapeworm eggs or maids. Raw or undercooked meat is another way tapeworms can find their way into people. Breaks. Breaks are another type of flatworm. Creatures are more likely than people are to develop an infection from breaks. Raw watercress and other brachychops are the main sources of breaks in humans. You can also get them when you drink polluted water. Hookworms. The hookworm is a type of roundworm transmitted through feces and defiled soil. The most common way to make contact with this type of roundworm is to walk barefoot on soil that contains hookworm naiads. Pinworms, threadworms, pinworms, also called threadworms, are bitsy, fairly inoffensive roundworms. When completely progressed, they live in the colon and rectum. The womanish lays eggs around the anus, generally during the night. The eggs can survive on coverlid, apparel, and other accoutrements. People contract a pinworm infection when they touch the eggs and end up putting them in their mouths. The eggs are so small you can indeed breathe them in if they come airborne. Symptoms of parasite in your body can vary from person to person, but here are a few common symptoms that you need to keep a track of. If you are experiencing any such symptoms, then you need to immediately go and see a doctor, because it can actually create a problem in your body which will cause trouble for a very long time. The signs and symptoms of infections caused by a parasite vary depending on the organism that's residing in your body. Some of the most common signs of a parasitic infection include stomach cramps and pain. In this case, you will experience extensive pain in your abdominal area. It can go so bad that sometimes you won't be able to walk, so it's better to see a doctor as soon as you start seeing this symptom. Nausea or vomiting. There will be times when you feel nauseous for no reason. Just imagine that you are having a good time with your friends and family, and all of a sudden you are feeling nauseous and want to puke. So be aware this could be a sign that you have parasite in your body. Dehydration. Excess loss of water from body is another sign of having parasite. No matter how much water you drink, you are always feeling thirsty. This simply means that you have parasite in your body, and you need to see a doctor as soon as possible. Weight loss. If you are losing so much of weight all of a sudden, you are eating too much but still you are not gaining any weight, this simply means that there's some problem with you. You will feel hungry and you feel like hogging around. Go and immediately see a doctor. Swollen lymph nodes, swelling around your neck, armpit, and your groin area is the cause of parasite in your body. This could be very painful and uneasy and can cause a lot of trouble. Parasite release toxins in your body and miscoordinates the muscles. Digestive problems, including unexplained constipation, diarrhea, or persistent gas. Do you realize that you're being gassy all of a sudden? The reason is parasite having fun in your gut. Parasite have the ability to lay millions of eggs and again release toxins. Skin issues such as rashes, eczema, hives, and itching. The infection from parasite can affect your skin and cause a lot of pimples, acne, and bad body odor. Continuous muscle and joint pain. So much of muscle pain and joint pain is not happening because of too much workout. Probably the infection from parasite has spread too much and it's hurting your body. Fatigue. Even when you get enough sleep. If you are feeling tired and sleepy, even if you have got enough sleep, this simply means that the toxins that are released from the parasite are meddling your hormones. Depression or feeling of apathetic. The inflammation caused by parasite infections affects the brain and CNS via the blood-brain barrier. Activation of the vagus nerve and immune cells. An individual's genetics also play a key role in the susceptibility to parasite infections and the prediction of depression. Never feeling full. Even after a big meal, as previously mentioned, no matter how much you eat, you just never feel full, and there's a constant urge to hog and eat. There is always constant hunger, even when you are eating enough. Iron deficiency and anemia. The main parasites causing blood loss in man and leading to direct iron deficiency anemia are the common worm infections. These include hookworm infection, Necator americanus, and Ancylostoma duodenale. Whipworm infection, Trichurus trichura, and Schistosomiasis schistosoma mansoni, S. hematobium. Grinding your teeth during sleep. Do your parents and siblings tell you that you grind your teeth while sleeping? The only reason is large number of tapeworm present in your intestines. Recurrent yeast infections. Trichomonas or trichomoniasis is an infection caused by a parasite and is usually spread through sexual contact, but not always. Ingredients in soaps, lotions, and personal hygiene products, including douches, spermicides, heat rashes from tight-fitting or wet clothing, chronic skin conditions, reduced estrogen levels around the start of menopause or after childbirth, foreign bodies, including lost tampons, poor hygiene spread from bacteria in feces. This bacteria constantly causes itching of the anus or vagina and itching, redness, irritation, and an unusual discharge from the genital area. These symptoms may look similar to the signs and symptoms of other digestive diseases. Therefore, it's essential that you confirm your condition with a diagnosis. Symptoms such as sleeping irregularities, skin irritation, mood changes, and muscle pain can all be caused by the toxins released by the parasites into your bloodstream. These toxins could even cause anxiety, which tends to manifest itself in irregular sleeping patterns or teeth grinding. You may also experience mood swings or skin irritation when these toxins interact with the neurotransmitters or blood cells in your body. Risk factors. Anyone can contract a parasitic infection, and some people are at higher risk because of certain reasons. One of the most common ways of contracting this type of condition is through contaminated foods such as undercooked meat or drinking unclean water. You are also at risk of a parasitic infection through contact with contaminated feces, which could spread due to unsanitary habits such as not washing your hands after using the bathroom. You are also more likely to have a parasitic infection if you have microbiome, gut bacteria, imbalances, or a compromised immune system. This could lead to a suppressed immune system and severe gut dysfunction. Traveling in tropical or subtropical regions of the world, swimming in lakes, rivers or ponds, working in the childcare field, and being in regular contact with soil could also present risk factors for parasitic infection. So that's all for today's video. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so that you get notified as soon as we upload a video. Also, comment down below if you are experiencing any of similar symptoms. Do not shy away from telling us because we would love to hear. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in next one.